Okay, so I'm at the Cupid here, and you were saying that basically what I'm seeing around me are going to be a lot of people dancing and having a good time, and what the hearts floating over their heads. By the way, introduce yourself in case we use a little bit of this audio and video. You are Mark from Gamania.
Mark, and yeah, I am from Gamania, and I'm the product manager of Lucent Heart, and I'll be showing you the game today. Like you were saying, Cupid actually just did a match about 30 or 40 minutes ago, and you'll see all the heart shapes floating above everyone's head. Those are all signifying that people have been matched. And if you check Cupid, his stats are showing that 114 people were paired. Now that's out of about 200 people that signed up, so you won't always get a match your first time. But there are up to 4 matches done daily, spread out in about 4 or 5 hour intervals. So you will eventually get matched if you keep trying.
Nope, I clicked on going away from. So I'm going to participate in a match. It's probably what I should do, right?
Perfect, yeah.
Okay,
exactly.
Which request do you want to process? Pair, test, or cancel? So I'm going to do pair. Oh wow, and it gives you characteristics: artsy, concert lover, movie aficionado. Wow, I didn't know it was like. I'm an artist, but I'm going to do with animal lover because I am an animal lover. Level below level 10, time zone. You can even choose time. Wow, that's really cool. So they would be on the same time as you.
Right, that's exactly right. Because we do have international players, and like for example, the Filipino players are going to want to try to group with someone that's on during their time, so they'd want to get matched during.
Characteristics. Let's see. I'll go in through an artsy level. Let's just do not limited. You know, if she's older, that's cool. I'm cool with older women. Time zone, central. Okay. Soulmate conditions, horoscope. Oh boy, for the life of me, I can't remember what's good with Gemini. I lived with an Aries for a while, and she was insane. So let's do a Cancer, and a target's gender is going to be you can do same gender or straight. And a description of myself, say my name is Beau, and I write about video games for a living. I'm 37, happily married, in case they want to know, and looking for a friend, so my article won't suck.
Very cool.
Here, so a friend for an article. I'm running out of space. There we go. So you hit confirm. And then it kind of lets you reread over it and make sure everything's clear. Then you hit register. So now that I'm registered, today the match result will be announced at 2000. So at 10 o'clock tonight. Or I'm sorry, yeah, 10 o'clock tonight, right?
That would be 8 o'clock actually.
8 o'clock. Oh, I'm sorry, 4 hours. Yeah, I'm sorry, 8 o'clock. So now that I'm done, I can go off and play and all that kind of stuff. And then later tonight.
Exactly. Yeah. While you're waiting. Exactly.
I'm sorry. Do you find a lot of people sign up, every day? They're just trying every day, or do they,
It doesn't usually take that long. Honestly, maybe 2 or 3 times should be enough to get a match. But what people will do is they'll get a match that either they're not interested in or they're not on. They will end up probably just throwing them aside and trying to do it again.
Okay. So here's an entire line of the people doing this little kitty dance that you guys showed me at.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's just a thing. It's just kind of like a thing that they do, I guess. It's just some fun. So that was put in the game just strictly for fun, just for goofing off.
Exactly. And also, let me show you another thing. To celebrate our grand opening, if you hit E, it'll bring up your social commands.
Okay.
And I won't make you do the dance, but you can actually wave the flag. It's under social, the second button there. And you'll see wave, flag, and cheer.
Okay. Oh, cool. Look at that.
That's actually our Leo mascot that we made that flag and put it into the game. We'll probably be changing that for the 4th of July to the U.S. flag, naturally. But
that's really neat.
Yeah, depending on the season, we'll probably change the flag around, depending on what people want to see.
So I can do the dance for oh boy, there I go, get down. Dance is just I'm just fascinated by it. What is it?
It's a Swedish song basically that went viral. And
you told me about this. It's a Swedish song that went viral in Korea or Japan. Where was it?
I think Japan liked it, but yeah, it caught on there definitely.
Japan likes a lot of stuff like this, so you know, the crazy dances and stuff like that, the game shows where you like smack people with pancakes and stuff. So to stop the dance, you just hit it again, and I don't stop. So I'm going to wave the flag instead. The flag is a really nice animation. In fact, that's what I was noticing about the game, is people often don't give, especially a lot of the readers of Massively, don't give a lot of credit to you know, what I call foreign games not from these shores. You know, they can be all from all sorts of areas. They just don't give a lot of credit to them. But when you look at them, the animations, the quality of the artwork and stuff is just really, really good. And in particular, the body styles, how you've crafted everybody. They look young, but they don't look like chibi or whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying? Really nice.
It's really a popular style in Japan. That's actually the reason. Well, Japan's had so long now to craft this game. It's gone through a number of improvements. So the iteration we're seeing is actually of a much higher quality than a lot of games can get that have just come out. So we've had a lot of experience with it.
I love this though, because like I was saying to you guys at E3, people are just hanging out socializing. You know, they're not. You know what I mean? They're not out necessarily just grinding on monsters. I'm sure there's some of that there, but I like that aspect of it. It's kind of nice, you know.
Yeah.
Although it does include a crazy dance. All right, so that's the social thing. So now I've signed up for Cupid. I'm gonna wait till 8 o'clock tonight. Log in, see if I get a match.
Right.
And then go beg for her hand in marriage, essentially.
Exactly. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trade you now, and I'm gonna give you something called the Cupid key, and this is gonna be coming out. Our item mall hasn't gone live yet.
Okay.
But once it has, this will be available to purchase.
Okay.
And what it does is it expedites the process and lets you actually choose your mate, whoever you want. Cool.
Alright, there we go. So now I just accept that stuff, or what?
Yeah, just in case. Here we go. I'll give you 2 just in case we mess up or something.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to trade this to you, and now I'll show you the Cupid system. Well, I will log on to a female character.
Oh, right. Right. And you got cool jeans and everything, man.
Just for continuation.
It's got to be a lot of fun to work on a game like this, though, you know.
Yeah, I've definitely enjoyed it. I mean, it's had its frustrating moments. Trying to get the same-sex marriage into the game was actually a big part of our change when the US version came, but that took a lot of work, actually.
Well, and we got a lot of response, or I got quite a few comments on that whenever I wrote it up from the E3 thing. People said, hey, that's cool that they included that. I didn't receive a single negative comment about it, so I thought that was really nice to see. And I think it's more just people appreciate the choice, you know. Oh boy, am I being teleported somewhere?
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, actually, we can do it right here. This is the celebration pavilion that we added.
Oh, nice.
Game. And you'll see my character's name is sort of loosely based on Churro.
Okay, there you go. You're cuter now. That's disturbing, but that's all right. That's a nice looking area. Is this where people come to like hang out and party?
We threw our royal wedding here actually when we had our flag actually changed to the UK one for that, and we basically celebrated the royal wedding here and recreated it.
Oh wow, good idea.
Let's see here. So what you can do now is you can open your Cupid key and enter my name, and it'll ask if you'd like to be matched with me.
So just type that out like I see it, right?
Right.
And this is something that people, not right now, but they will be able to buy in the cash shop.
Correct, yes.
Okay. Please decide who will be tending the flowers.
Right. So this is who will be tending the flower.
And that's going to be you, right?
That'll work.
Yeah, because I don't want to do no work. Come on, I'm a lazy dad. And the flower is something that we get, and it's going to grow as our relationship, I guess, grows. And it gives the petals and gives some benefits as well as the nectar from the flower.
Exactly, and those will be potions.
And pretty powerful potions?
Yeah, they'll be hit point and mana potions that they'll be on par with the item mall items, actually. I'm not sure if you're familiar with these relationship emotes, but I'll ask you to do this one first.
Intimate invitation. Oh boy, look at that. No. Will you be mine?
So exactly, yeah.
Look at that.
This actually takes no points and gives no benefit, but it's just sort of for fun. The players can.
I should say so. That's cool.
But, yeah, it's pretty good. And some of the other ones actually do give bonuses, so we'll try the next one.
Okay.
I believe this one's free as well. This one is free, but does give a benefit. And it's just going to be...
Oh, yeah. Oh, how sweet. He's just kissing her on the cheek. It's a really nice animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all actually made by the development team, and one fun fact is all of the same-sex ones are going to be implemented, but they are all they're actually all handmade also, so we couldn't just copy-paste the animations for the guy.
Right.
We had to make all new animations, and that's...
Well, I guess because of the size difference and everything as well.
Exactly, that's exactly right.
Look at that, that's cool.
And if you can look in your top left of your screen, it says Lover's Caress, and it reduces crit hit damage for 30 minutes.
There we go. Okay, it's a buff up there. Reduces critical. Okay, so that you go through. You meet with your partner. You can kind of hang out and do these little motions and stuff like that, and you might get some buffs from it.
Exactly.
Very cool. That's worth it right there. So you're gonna have like guys being like, hey, I gotta go see my old lady. I need a buff, and give me a 20-minute buff or whatever. And they go through the whole motions and stuff like that. But I imagine it's kind of a good role play kind of a thing too. It's kind of fun for people to,
Exactly, yeah.
I'm not sure if you've seen a lot of that, but I'm sure you've seen some drama too with that as well when people get mad at each other.
Oh, yeah. Well, we haven't had our first divorce yet, but I'm sure it'll be coming.
I love that. I love the animations. It's really cool. So essentially the Cupid system is a matchmaking... Oh, here's another one. Is the matchmaking system that will meet you up with... And it doesn't have to be a romantic thing. Oh, look at there. Oh, and the petals come down and everything. Wow.
Right. And this is actually one that costs points. So the way you get points is you'll go and you'll group with your mate, and you will have to kill a number of monsters to grind the experience points needed for these animations. So they do cost a little bit, but if you guys group along a lot, it's pretty minuscule the amount of points it requires. And these buffs are all 30 minutes, and as you can see, you can actually stack some. So
oh wow, yeah, I got another one. I get a percent of mana points every 10 seconds. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's actually really helpful. That one's actually a really good one, yeah. What's
funny too is they're just kind of nice. Oh, I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What did you do to me? You knocked me down.
It's called Be Funny, but
like just a wrestling kind of thing, kind of a silly thing.
You might like this one if
that's hilarious.
Aggressive ones. This is you remember Alice? This is her favorite.
Oh God! Is that when you're mad at him? I guess.
Exactly.
Basically, kicked him where it counts, man. And he's just holding right now. He's just going, oh, he's just like frozen in pain. And I like how their eyes continue to blink.
Oh right.
Which is really kind of freaky. That is hilarious. And that one costs points probably too, doesn't it?
Oh, exactly. Yeah, that one's actually it's 800. It says there.
Ah. Playful Jab. That last one was called. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. This will be the last one, and this is more of the romantic one. We see a lot of this at like the wedding.
Wow! Look at that dance. That looks fantastic. It's a slow dance. That is really good. And people could stay in that. Oh, look at that! They could stay in that animation forever, I guess.
This one right here, yeah.
Oh, okay. So they could basically, you could do something like now. See how they stop dancing? Could they repeat the animation and it could continue them dancing, kind of?
That actually no. You'll need to. I think it'll need a reset, but yeah, they're all individual. That would be cool. Right. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, people doing dances, but that's a really nice animation. People are going to flip out about that. I really like that. That because you've seen I remember emotion. What are these called? Kind of animations, that have been in MMOs forever. But it was rare. I think City of Heroes was one of the first ones that I saw that came along and had one that you could do with a partner. You could give a high five or something like that.
Right.
So it's kind of neat to see. So those are all the kind of the and see, I've got 4 buffs as well. So now I've got combat stats that'll help me out.
Exactly.
Oh, awesome. And they're not paltry. They're pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
Accuracy by almost 8%, so that's pretty good.
All right,
cool.
Yeah. So that's pretty much the extent of that. We'll be adding some new ones, like I said, for the same-sex marriage, but that's coming, I believe, in a patch or 2.
Cool.
go ahead and use the shards now, and it should work.
And I want to use the level 15 or whatever.
Yeah, and you'll see a cool little dungeon entrance up here, so it'll be cool to get some fraps with that if you can.
Oh yeah. And then, man, see, this is the thing. In a week of playing, I'm never going to see all this stuff, so I knew there was more to it. Oh boy, here comes the door. Look at that. Da-da-da. Oh, that is awesome.
It's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm impressed.
Cool, and we'll head in.
Okay.
Cool, and we'll sit here for a second. It is a little bit dangerous to go through here because everything's going to be a higher level.
Wow, this place is nice.
Yeah, I'll let you, in about a minute here, I'll take you through. And you'll see a number of different monsters, and basically you're going to be hunting through this cavern, or this dungeon. And if you hit M, you'll see a map of the dungeon.
Oh wow, look at that.
But you won't be able to automatically click anywhere like you can in towns.
So no auto walk in the dungeon.
Exactly.
Right? Okay.
We can go up a little bit and maybe see if we can run into...
I'm scared, man. I don't want to die. You go first. You got the backpack. I didn't know there was dungeons like that. Oh boy, what level are they?
So they're 15, but they're very strong, which means they're going to take a lot of life and have a lot.
I see.
They're like an elite unit.
Ah, okay. And see, I haven't even didn't get my powers for my level 17, so I have no idea what my powers are.
Oh right. Yeah, I forgot about
Well, look,
that.
we'll see what damage we can do. If we can't conquer the dungeon, we'll gather. You know what we'll do? We'll our egos will be bruised a little bit. I think we'll be okay though. You know.
Actually, here I'll take you through a little bit of the dungeon. You can just see what it looks like. So go ahead and come up to those monsters you saw. And I did go invisible.
Yeah, I noticed. That's not fair.
I'll just be knocking.
Yeah.
These up.
Help him. No.
There we go. That was close.
Not bad.
But yeah. So I did knock those out for you. But what you can do is just keep going, and I'll ensure you're safe.
Now, normally, what would the group be for this dungeon?
Oh, you'll definitely want a full group. And what's nice about Lucent Heart, a lot of games don't allow you to have more than 5, but our max is actually 6.
Okay. Look at that! I'm super tough, man. I knocked him out.
Let me see if I can actually heal you real quick. Give me 2 seconds here. Oh boy, let's see.
You just gave me a curse, or you made me cry. Negative points.
Oh.
Oh man, this is gonna be the worst. I'm gonna say, you know, Gamania wants their players to be unhappy. Watch. Negative 99 happiness or whatever you just gave me. And those emotional things, those negative emotions and the positive and all that. What does that do for you?
So those are actually buffs. Even the negative emotion is actually a buff, and it'll allow you, if you're missing a lot or taking a lot of damage, that will actually increase faster. And once it increases to max, you'll be able to run away or dodge a lot more. And you'll actually, if you push it, you'll actually go into a scared-looking emotion, and you'll start trying to fight them off in a coward.
Oh, look at me running! Yeah, when I run, I'm all scared-looking.
Oh, there you go. Exactly.
That's crazy. So
all right, I'm gonna pass some hit point potions to you so you don't get too hurt. All right, here we go.
So if people are watching this right now, be honest, you're a GM. Do you just go around spying on people all the time?
Sometimes.
Well, and you have to kind of encourage it. Players are playing nice, of course, as well. So you know, I guess you want to be anonymous too, don't you? So.
Yeah, it does help with keeping. I mean, we do get the occasional griefer, but it's not actually that bad. A lot of our community is very helpful. Most of them, I'd say 90%. They want to help each other, and that's mostly what we've seen. Is just people taking each other through dungeons if they're low.
Oh boy,
these are going to be tough. So, like you can see here, if you run through.
Yeah, die.
That will happen. It is a pulling game. A lot of the dungeons require you to actually pull to a safe place, one or two at a time, or as few as you can. So a lot of the MMO players will be familiar with, pulling safely. So yeah, definitely the learning curve in the beginning, we've made it fairly easy for new players to get a handle on the combat, the skills, everything like that. But once you do get into these dungeons, they are not easy. They definitely challenge the player.
I'm kind of surprised to hear that. I mean, not that I didn't expect it to be a breeze or anything, just that I wasn't sure that it was going to be as combat centric as it is, with all the social stuff, So we've got the social system, which we covered, the kissing and all that good stuff, which actually was a lot of fun. You could, what you could do, just so people know, is you could go ahead and sign up for it. But if you had, let's say, me and my wife wanted to become partners in the game and level together, that's a cash shop item that we buy that automatically clicks us together, or do you automatically at Cupid choose who you want to hook up with, if that makes sense?
Yeah, so Cupid, the Cupid system is a little bit more random. There's a chance that, let's say you and your wife enter the Cupid system, that Cupid will match you to, depending on, you'll actually have a better chance if you match your attributes that you're looking for together. Okay. But for the most part, yeah, it is a random choice. So it's more for players that are looking for, the experience of meeting a new person. Almost like online dating, to be honest. It's more random. But if you don't want that, then yes, a lot of players will come in with their girlfriends and want to immediately be joined, and we do offer that service with the Cupid key.
Okay, or you could also just you could say, hey, just make sure this criteria is the same, and kind of match each other.
Right, and it may eventually match you, but depending on the number of people that are using Cupid, that is your pool. So it could be, if it's like 200 or 300 people, it may not match you to.
Well, in a way, it's kind of like a more advanced dungeon finder for a lot of games. And to be honest, a lot of those dungeon finders, with not knowing any information about the player at all, you're a lot of times you wind up hooking up with somebody that's kind of a snoot or something, So, and boy, I tell you what, having the anti-aliasing ability really helps. It smooths everything out, Oh, here's two people that look like they're a couple, and they're hanging out together, staring at each other deeply into each other's eyes. And he's got a cool T-shirt on, so I guess they're doing probably just little social stuff. And they got a little pet too, which is kind of interesting looking. Looks like a little baby.
Oh yeah, that's actually one of the free pets that you get just through quests.
Freaky child looking thing, cool.
And this is our last thing. This is called the Astrolab, and if you want to record it, it's pretty cool. It's going to give me Zodiac armor, and every Zodiac has a different one, so there's 12 different armors. So this is the Leo.
Okay. Oh boy.
Yeah. And as you can see, it's based off of the Saint Seiya type. It's inspired by them. It's a popular anime, and it's Zodiac armor.
Very nice. And you get that at what level again?
This one is unlocked at 30, the full set, but you can get a miniature version of it. It doesn't give you the armor, but it gives you the effect of fully healing you and boosting your stats at level 10.
Well, that is a pretty fancy armor, I gotta tell you that. So, but yeah, I appreciate you taking the time out to show me. I think it's important to kind of look deeper into these games, because a lot of times I don't get a lot of time with them, and I'm finding that some of them have just so many systems that are just... you've got to take time to explore them, and frankly, I don't always have the time, so it's very nice to be able to show people that if you spend...
Right, yeah, no, appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? It's good to see... Oh, and there's a day and night cycle, it looks like, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Very nice. All right, well, thanks for taking the time out, though. I will definitely holler again. Maybe we'll see something else.
Sure.
Sometime. And I'll see you probably here in a little while.
Great. Thanks, Bo.
Thanks, Bo.